the Underdawgs podcast. It's your host T. Lee and my co-host Jock Cowden. The most known unknown will realize.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter tear like a Reese.
Everybody's plotting on their downfall and maybe not expecting them to win, but they come out on top anyway.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can't see me.
We're gonna work hard. We're gonna stay dedicated. We're gonna be motivated.
I don't know. Being an underdog is probably more of a compliment for me.
Out of sight, out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking this scripture just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
If you move like keeping it peach and keeping it real, like that's an underdog.
Surpass those long expectations. You're able to keep going no matter what.
You want to keep setting an example for people to follow. So the underdog isn't the loser.
Underdog is really honing in on your talents, dog. Don't let the compliments get you high.
But as an underdog, all you got is you. That's when you at your peers. You have to go through that phase so that you can be prepared for what's coming your way.
Yo, what it do, good people? Welcome to the Underdawgs podcast. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We back at it again. Season 9, episode 13, man. But for sure, this going to be a special one. 2 years since the last sit-down. And since then, my brother Antuan Wright, 2-time award-winning CEO and editor-in-chief of Apex Couture. You feel me? Got fashion shows, magazine features, city collaborations. He built Apex Couture into a powerhouse, for the culture, man. So we had to bring him back on here. Yo.
Let me unmute up.
Yeah.
For the culture, baby. You already know. What's happening?
Facts, man. Just cooling it, man. Like I said, it's an honor to have you back on here, man.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We seen each other not too long ago. Came out to support homie. Doing some good work out here.
Facts, bro. I appreciate you popping out too, man. You feel me? Coming through the city just to handle business. You know what I mean?
That's real. That's all it's about, baby. I ain't got time for nothing else, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts, man. Like I say, this season 9, episode 13, Purpose In Motion. You know what I mean? So it's been a minute since we last linked up, man. What's life been like for you lately?
Man, it's basically been like a lot of elevation. You have your highs and lows, whatever, but it's been a lot of elevation, man. And I spent a lot of time, just being creative, thinking things, speaking it, then making it happen. You know what I'm saying? And lately, everything been going off as it's supposed to, man. I just like to speak it, like I say, and I'm on my little John. I'm trying to wake up positive every morning. Yeah. And I know that's a challenge. But waking up, you know what I'm saying, and setting goals, making a checklist, checking it off, you know what I'm saying, and watching what I put in my ears and my eyes, you know what I'm saying. So that's like the music, it got to be somebody that's speaking some good sense. So taking a lot of that, taking all the good things in and focusing on that, really, you know what I'm saying, because we tend to focus on the negative. Well, I don't even know how that feel no more. But majority of people like to focus on the negative things. And I just choose to try to be solution based, man, and focus on what we can handle and just make things happen, brother.
Got a whole lot with that, man. You can only focus on what you control, and that's the only way you can move forward is to keep that positive mindset. I mean, it's real simple though, positive and negative. You know what I mean? Addition and subtraction. They start us off like that in elementary.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna add on to yourself. You're gonna take away from yourself. Which one you want to roll with. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's life, man. So how is Antuan Wright, evolved since the last episode, man?
What you say that about 2 years ago?
Yeah, and then you were hitting your 10-year mark too with the magazine lately.
Oh yeah. So yeah. I had the 10th anniversary event. Mm-hmm. Event went crazy, and what's so crazy about that is a huge storm came down in Jacksonville right as my event was about to start, and like tornadoes, all kind of stuff. And man, people still showed up, man. Like I didn't have the turnout that I should have had, but I mean, it was tornadoes out there. But man, shout out to everybody that came to that 10th anniversary event, man. That was love, man, and we still had a blast. You know, we celebrated because that was a milestone, of course. You know, not a lot of people can last that long, man. Right now, we'll be going into our 13th year. You know what I'm saying? Man. Next year.
13 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot,
Some
man.
of y'all was churning out here, man, when I started this here. Y'all were churning, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's real, man, because that's say consistency in a whole lot of ways, you know, just to stay down with something that long, you know, through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Man, gotta stand on it. When I commit to something, I'm gonna see it all the way through, man. You know, cook that meal all the way through, baby.
Yeah. Gotta get on something to taste they ain't never had before, you know.
That's right. And that's a part of that creative process, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Keep them juices flowing and get the right people around you. Working with the right people with great ideas and execution tactics, because a lot of times, man, you know, everybody just be talking about it and it feel good. You know what I'm saying? It feel good to talk about it, but it's time to get down to it, man. We once we talk about it, it's time to make it happen. I don't really want to hear too many excuses. We gonna make it happen, or we ain't gonna do it at all. And I'm gonna just keep moving. You know, you can sit there and sit still all you want.
Yo, really got to keep the engine running. Ain't no island. You ain't gonna just sit in the car and keep revving the engine. You got to take it for a drive.
Got to keep motion going, man. Got to keep that motion going, man.
So, when you look at the man you were in 2023 versus now, what's changed the most? Your mindset, discipline, or direction?
Oh, I would say my mindset changed a whole lot, because you know there are mistakes that you make that you got to learn from. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like discipline, definitely discipline. Learning from, like I say, learning from these mistakes and learning learning to choose your battles and just staying consistent and jumping on and doing what you got to do, even though you know you don't feel like it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's what they mean when they say hard work pays off. Because when you don't want to do it and you get your ass up and you do it anyway, I promise you're gonna reap the goddamn bear. You're gonna reap the fruit of it. You hear me?
Yo, that's real talk, man. That's like going in the gym and you ain't been in the gym for a year. It gonna hurt. But boy, when you start looking in that mirror after a couple of weeks, you like, okay, I see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what moments over the last couple of years made you pause and think like, yeah, I'm walking in my purpose? You know what I mean? Just to have the foundation for 13 years, but somewhere in the mix, you be like, sometimes you might just be looking at it like it's an algebra equation. You don't even know how to solve it, but you just, you know what I mean? What makes you feel like, you know, I'm really walking it down?
This recent fashion show I just had. This year, 2025, has been all about fashion modeling, fashion designers. And we, you know, put together the collection fashion gala. And it was amazing. We even had Miss Universe 2022. She showed up. You know what I'm saying? She just popped up. You know what I mean? That was huge for everybody there. That was huge for the magazine. But we executed, man. We had, upwards of 20 models, 7 designer teams. You know, of course, my team, the colleagues, and everything like that. And we executed that, man. And that was a real proud moment, man, because, you know, the city, Duval, shout out to Duval. They came out and showed love and supported. And it was a night to remember. And we're actually still going, because we doing photo shoots every weekend, every other weekend with the models that was there in appreciation, and doing some brand building. And right now, y'all get on that timeline, get on that Apex timeline, because boys, we cooking and eating. You hear me? Eating like we starving, baby.
Yeah, I've been seeing a whole lot at the table for everybody. I'm telling you. So, like, what goes into planning the fashion show on that type of scale, you know, from creative direction to putting, like, together the designers, models, and, you know, the media, like, you know, how you know, you sit down, like, man, I got to put this together.
It takes a lot of organizing. The thing is, when you have a solid history, like a good 10, 11 years behind you of doing great work in the industry and working with people, you're able to assemble teams where you didn't have a team. So I had the executive collection team that managed my models for me, and that was Iris Turner, shout out to Spider Bowles, and Keontae Brooks. These 3 ladies were amazing. They really put it down and put it together, helped me put together my casting call and stuff like that. So What really made it pop off though, and made everybody come together is the history. People can trust your brand. They trust that this is actually gonna happen. There ain't gonna be no BS going on. Models ain't got to worry about being uncomfortable and things like that. And we really came together and made it happen. So it's all about creating an atmosphere where people can come and build. You know what I'm saying? With no drama. Everybody know Apex Couture, we don't do no drama. We ain't doing, we don't care who you don't like or nothing like that. You can leave that at the door, or you take your ass on home somewhere and watch. Turn your TV on and watch this movie.
Yeah. Nah, it's a privilege to be a part of that atmosphere, man. Like I said, I've been through it twice. You know what I mean? I see how you curated in the relationship you built. So I understand it. Just coming in at that time frame, like you put everybody in there, directors, models, everybody, all in one roof. And you
that's
just
right.
let them just free fall, just network,
Yeah, man. Like, it's amazing what you can create when everybody, vibrating high on the same frequency. Everybody, focus on the same goal. You can't lose like that. If you got everybody all over the place and this person doing this and doing, So, I create chats. I have a chat for my designers. I have a chat for all the models. I had so many chats.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but guess what? We organize and we stand on top of things. We making sure everybody on the same page, and this is how you ensure a successful execution of whatever it is you plan, especially events like a fashion show.
So with you working with so many creatives, over the years, how do you decide like who fits the brand culture and values, what Apex Couture stand on?
You watch what they do and watch what they put out there. So we, of course, people will say social media ain't real, but it's how we all, promote ourselves, our businesses. It's you want to look at what people, how they're branding themselves and what they're attached to. So me, when we, initially start to work or we make a connection, of course, I'm gonna do like it was done to me when I started dealing with the industry. People in certain industries they'll go straight to your profile and get to scrolling. And if you tell me that you make shirts or you have a t-shirt brand and I go to your page and all I see is you sharing reels and memes of stuff, but I ain't seeing your work. So I need that when I go to that page, I need to see that. That's the first thing I need to see. That's all I really need to know about you. All this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna kill an opportunity because those of us that's out here making moves, we ain't got time to be trying to scroll and see what we want to go to your profile. We want to go to your website. We want to go somewhere and see and be able to check. And this is what people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like in any industry, I deal with the fashion industry, film industry, political industries, music, entertainment, all of that. And you're going to have some type of work. And if you don't have a history and you just getting started, you still want to make sure that your public platform, be it Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, is set up to represent what it is you're doing. So, you're going to start there. You're going to kind of vet people a little bit. And when you're in conversation, if you've been doing this for a minute, who full of it and who not. You know what I'm saying? And so you can feel people's spirit. You get to talking to them, and once you talk about it, when you move into the phase of execution and they're there doing their job and doing their part, that's when all right, it's go time. Everybody, we moving. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of times people set goals and they talk about things, and then when it comes to execution, it's like, well, I ain't know we were really gonna do it. Like, hell yeah, we really gonna do it. Like, I'm like this up with you, man. You go ahead on hang out, bro. Do what you're gonna do, bro, assist, whatever. But we don't talk about things and don't make it happen. We got to execute that.
Nah, most definitely gotta be strategic, man. What role would you say, Apex Couture plays in shining that spotlight, on the creative scene? I wouldn't just say Florida in general, but for the culture as well.
The role that Apex plays is we remove the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? So we don't sit around and wait for We're not, sitting around waiting for somebody to tell us or give us the green light to say we can do this or this is hot. No, we say it's hot, and goddamn it, we're gonna put it out there like it's hot. And and if it ain't hot yet, we're gonna make it hot. We're gonna make it look like it's hot. That's why you see everything you see on my page is gotta be top tier. You know what I'm saying? So when you start working with Apex, Apex is to pull out the potential, pull out the best of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when we get with people, we're not trying to focus on, appreciate that, brother. We're not trying to focus on like any drama, or like when we're doing celebrity interviews, we don't like to try to focus on all the bad stuff, because that comes from, because Black American culture is the dominant culture. We know this, right? Everybody eat off of us. So what happened was we had media apparatuses that are not run by us. They either run by white people or by immigrants. So when that happens, the only thing they know how to do is exploit us, because they don't have what we have to create what we create, but they want to eat off of it. So with Apex Couture, we Black owned. This is the Black American brand for Black American culture. We welcome others, but we focusing on us, and we're gonna focus on the best of it. So ain't no company finna come try to partner up with me, then buy me out so they could turn them into trash like they did with BET, and like they do all of, anything that's Black owned. They come in, they buy it out, they partner up, then they'll buy you out or whatever, and then they take it and start running it.
Then they ruin it ain't even from them, so they don't care about tarnishing the brand.
No. I mean, they love doing that to us, but over here, Apex, we ain't doing that, baby. Everything over here is gonna be excellence, pure Black excellence. That's all you're gonna get. So if you're looking for trash, you're looking for drama, you're looking for people throwing cups and waters and unnecessary twerking and a lot of unnecessary LGBTQ scenes. When we work with LGBTQ, I work with some of the greatest choreographers. Shout out to Chris, man. That boy do his thing. He just did his thing at my shoot. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all you're gonna get over here, man. If you're coming over here for that bullshit, can I curse, dog? Because I'm sorry.
Man, you can do it how you want to do it over here. Ain't nobody got me in the chokehold over here, man.
That's what I'm talking about. So see, this is what this is about, people. This is what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like in the words of the big homie Vino, when you own your own business, you pretty much do what the fuck you want to do. Shout out to big homie Vino. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that podcast.
No, real spill, man. So with you being in front of the camera, behind the camera, running the business, which side of the gang give you the most fulfillment right now with everything going on?
Man, I was behind the camera for a long time. I was behind the camera for about 9 years of this thing. And shout out to my big sis, Miss Tan. She was the one who told me you need to get in front of the camera because these people need to see who the one is creating all of this.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes work is always fulfilling because you're behind the scenes creating something, you're watching it manifest, and you're seeing people react to it. In front of the camera is different. It was something that I had to adjust to because then that now makes you a public figure, especially if you have a platform like mine. You kind of got to watch how you move, what you attach yourself to, and you just got to make sure you give it off a polished type of appeal to the people. I mean, not perfect, but polished and an expert at what you do. I'm loving it right now because you know what I'm saying. I'm doing things that I had never done. Like I'm modeling right now. With models. You know what I'm saying? Modeling brands, and we doing these shoots and everything. And I'm learning a whole lot because I just finally realized that what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking these pictures, like you literally modeling. And the shoot we just had this weekend. Shout out to Sagara. Shout out to Diamond. Shout out to my man Marley J. Who else? Tay just shot it. Photographer over at the studio up there in Jacksonville. It's amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I am feeling I'm starting to enjoy the in front of the camera thing because if I can use my likeness to bring some positive engagement and positive business, some brand deals and everything to my publication, I'm all for it. I'm gonna do it while I can, while I still got some boyish good looks. You hear me?
I tell you, man. Real talk. Gotta do it, man. So when you look back at the early days of Apex Couture, what's something that you had to unlearn to keep growing?
Something I had to unlearn.
Yeah.
I had to be the way I came in the game. No, you know, I didn't know anything about running the publication.
Yeah.
Of course I didn't. You know what I'm saying? My cousin started the magazine on some street shit, trying to clean something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I had been in the entertainment industry, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know anything about running the publication. So I didn't know. I also didn't have the finances to get the information that I need. So a lot of doors were shut in my face. With that made me go hard and create a lane for myself. If you notice, Apex Coture magazine ain't really like any other magazines because I didn't learn how to run it like a damn magazine. I had to just take, you know, start doing stuff and see what works. And then, you know, when it's, you know, people try to shout it down, if it worked, I'm gonna just keep doing it. So you shut the hell up. All I care, you know what I'm saying? But what I had to unlearn that the aspect of now, since I done learned how to do all of this and created a lane for myself, there's still advice. There's still game out there that you can learn. Like I say, right now, I'm learning a lot working with the people I'm working with. And in these different industries, I have to remember that even though I work in these industries with these people, they are the experts at what they do. So if you're a model, just because I'm doing it right now, don't mean that's exactly what I am. So I do kind of need to listen to you, let you guide, let you work. That's why my modeling teams, executive collection, and shout out to Marley J. Like I said, he was doing an amazing job with the girls yesterday. You know, you got to kind of let the experts in their field lead. So I learned to kind of just, you know, let them do what they do. I might be at the top, but that's what they do, and they're experts in their field of work. So I learned to, you know, take that advice. You know what I'm saying? If something makes sense that somebody's saying, just because you feel like you run everything, let them. You know, that's how you know, you're bouncing ideas and you're being creative. That's how things become very successful. And you know, you build teams like that. So I tried. You know, I had to learn how to not, you know, be so closed off to certain information and things like that.
Real, man. So when was the turning point where you realized Apex Couture magazine wasn't just a magazine, but it was a movement?
When I tried to sit down, like when I have that's like right now, off of my fashion show, it's created a line of photo. You know, we got models lining up to jump and do these brand shoots with the publication.
Yeah.
When I had a successful event or release, you done been to a couple of them.
Yeah.
I try to sit down afterwards and I duck off for a minute, get quiet.
Yeah.
I realized it was a turning point when people start hitting my DM saying, "Hey, what's up? Where you at? We don't see no Apex on the timeline. You all right?" You know what I'm saying? Like, "Hey, we need you out here." Man, when I started getting those kind of messages, I was like, wow, man. So like these people, because I don't think nobody missing me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody missing the brand. And then so I'm like, let me sit down for a minute. We just did that. And that was hot. And then the people are out there like, bet that was dope. What's up? All right, what's next?
And the next one.
And I'm trying to sit down and chill. You know what I'm saying? And they like, nah, we need you out here, baby. Because people need people. We tired, man. We're tired of being bombarded with all of this media that's showing us looking dumb as heck. With this media that's showing us looking crazy when we know we ain't even living like that.
Yeah.
You be looking at some of this shit like, we don't even be doing that. Who does that? Like some of the stuff that they portray of us. So people love Apex Couture magazine for that. Because you can come over here and be authentic and be yourself and shine. You ain't got to try to compromise yourself for no viral moment. We don't do that shit, man. We go viral looking hot, man. You better.
Yeah, that ain't even the cloud that we were bred from like that. So I can see why when you running it like that, them values and morals, man.
Yeah,
real time.
Man. Listen, you gotta listen. We want to represent. We want our best representation out here because creators of this culture, you know, we are now realizing that we had let too many hands get in our shit, man. And I'm saying that and I'm speaking for us. I'm talking about Black Americans only. I'm talking about us because all you motherfuckers got y'all hands in our culture. Every single one of y'all. Everybody. You go to Japan, they end up twisting their hair up, trying to look, talk, act like us. Ain't nobody doing that. They copy, everybody copying us. Everybody eating off of us. And we now that we realize, especially now that I realize it, we gonna gatekeep our own culture, man. So we gonna do what's hot, and we know it's hot. We ain't even gotta ask. We just gonna keep doing it. And like I say, man, my new phrase, my new saying is, if you don't like it, turn your TV off, man. Straight up.
Real. So what habits keep you consistent even when the schedule get crazy? Just like how you were just saying, it's shoot after shoot. You working on this?
Writing things down. You got to write things down. It does get a little different. It does get difficult, but you want to write things down. Use those smart devices. Put things on the calendar. Set reminders. You know. But when you write things out, you set these goals. You want to kind of make a checklist and be checking things off. You see what I'm saying? That way, you make sure that you're getting these things done. But passion, you know, the passion for what you're doing. It'll keep you consistent. If you get some kind of motion, anytime you create something, it starts right here in your mind. You create something in your mind, you start speaking about it, writing it down or whatever, and then you create that, and you see people gravitate to it.
Yeah,
that right there alone is something to make you go hard. You know what I'm saying, and stay consistent, because you know that you know what I'm saying. You got a little bit of power in that. But you want to do it right. Because a lot of times when people realize that they can make people move, you know, they start doing, you know, the way they move and shit, you know what I'm saying? They start trying to take advantage of the people.
Yeah, they want to leave people off the cliff instead of taking them to the bridge.
Yeah, we ain't doing that, baby. When you move for Apex Coture magazine, it is gonna be to your benefit.
Mm-hmm. That's real, man. So even being the CEO and editor means you're both creative and strategic. Like, which side come more natural for you?
Oh man, which side come more natural? I think the editor-in-chief part comes more natural because of the control factor. We want to start having control over our images. The way we're portrayed goes back to what I'm talking about with how we get exploited so much with media. So I want to maintain control of that. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't like this. You know, I don't do clubs too much. I was at Illusions last night. Shout out to Illusion Duval, though. They're my people over there. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go there. But places and things where I don't control the movement or the traffic at the door or whatever like that, I don't like that, because you don't know what's coming or going. So I like to be able to control who coming, who going, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So I can know that we're moving in the right direction. So, you know, that editor-in-chief role ensures that you controlling the traffic, so to speak. You did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so that part right there is just to make sure that what we're going to execute is getting executed without any hindrance, without anybody coming in and say, hey, y'all niggas can't do this shit. Yeah. Even though that shit dope, fuck y'all can't do it. I'm at the door saying, y'all go on ahead. That nigga right there, remove his ass. Get him up out of here. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna make this shit happen. So that part comes a little more natural. But being creative is, you know, I love that, because you just created something out of thin air in your mind and you watch it manifest. And people move through it.
You see it come alive, man.
Come alive, man. I'm
crazy, man. Yo, the power of the mind is real.
Yeah, for real. Y'all, you say that again, brother?
Yeah, the power of the mind is real. What you think can become the reality, you know? Yeah. And it's tangible. There's nothing that's not. You just gotta have you gotta think it out.
That's right. Real. And I love this brother, man. Listen, good dude right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a brother of the same. We got the same kind of, you know what I'm saying? We cut from the same cloth. And that is moving and making moves and believing in building good relationships in this industry, man. That'll take you a long way.
For real, you don't need everybody. You just need a good little, few
Yeah.
people that's real strong and
Oh man,
keep that
it's
bond. You don't
amazing.
need 100 million people to get it
Man,
done.
it's amazing what you can do if you got 2, 3 minds, 4
Yeah.
minds, 5 maybe. You know what I'm saying? All you know what I'm saying. Moving, you got your skill set, so this is the job you handle. You got your skill set. This is what you do. Everybody doing it for one goal. Love, baby.
Nah,
That's
real
what I'm talking
shit.
about.
So when it come to business and stuff too, you know how it is. Like when you got your partners and your brotherhood, like how do you balance that and keep your boundaries intact with the business?
You lock in with people that first of all you started at the bottom with. You know what I'm saying? Like Soldier Life and DJ Miss Tan. You know what I'm saying? My host, my DJ, the colleagues, man. We started doing this thing when we doing the release events. We started that together. So any mistakes that have been made, we started that together, and we've been doing it together and elevating since then. So these are people that I can trust. These are people that now are invested in the Apex Couture brand. You see what I'm saying? So you know that they're being represented as well with this brand. So they're not going to do anything to mess it up, and they will value it just as much as you will. So you want to find people that you can build with. A lot of times we want to try to get with somebody that's already on. Put me on. Man, we put ourselves on. We didn't ask nobody for us to be doing fashion shows and events and shit like that.
Yeah.
We just said, you know what? I was in Atlanta with Soldier Life at Granddaddy South House. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to just start doing release events for every time I release a magazine. Started as an idea, did D-Boy. Boom. All right, let's keep going. So you definitely want to get with people that you can build with and that are just as invested as you are in doing this stuff. And it'll show. It'll show in what they're, how they moving and everything like that.
Nah, real. So you always pour it in the upcoming talent, in the city with artists and things of that nature. What's your message to like young creators who look up to what you built, is trying to get in the media or, things of that nature?
You got to start somewhere. So don't sit around waiting until you got enough money or until you got, listen, as simple as it is to open up your phone and start doing stuff or whatever. You just get started. You know what I'm saying? If you got something you want to do, just get started, man. I watch Philip Scott at African Diaspora News. He got a big channel on YouTube. Philip Scott started 12 years ago in his bathroom, bro, with a shower curtain behind him. He didn't wait. Now this dude, when you go watch this man got employees in Africa and different countries. He got the way his show is set up. You can see it's really well put together. He got editors. This dude started in his bathroom and he stuck with it. And he got over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And he started just like that. So I'm saying that to say, just do it, man. Start doing it. Start doing it. And if y'all want to see some progression on that, I got the collection fashion gala and the collection series of photo shoots that we're doing. I started these with my son. So if y'all go to Apex Couture Man, what you see right there, the Instagram, if you scroll down and look at the images of me and my son, I just started taking pictures with my son, calling it the collection. Then you start looking at where we at now. We got supermodels and photo shoots. Everybody on the collection series got, we're all creating different collections for people. So, just get started and watch what it balloon into. But you got to stay consistent. You can't give up when you ain't getting no motion, because when you first start anything, unless you just got it like that, it's gonna take a minute for it to build. You know what I'm saying? But you keep going, man. I promise you, if you keep going, you stay consistent, it's gonna take off. And I ain't just saying that just because it sounds good. I'm telling you from experience, because I started with nothing. I ain't have nothing, bro. I know how to do a lot with a little, to the point where now I done got to the point where it's a lot and I still can, you know what I'm saying, use the minimum and work that magic with that.
That's real, man, because it's always ain't gonna look like the finished product when you start, but it just stand down with it to see what it turned into. know.
Yeah.
You gotta have enough patience for it too. But like you say, you can't just wait until this look like this. Or you just gotta just get the ball rolling, man.
I get people all the time say, man, I'm trying to do what you do. And I'm like, you can't do what I do because you ain't been through what the hell I've been through.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go through them channels and pay them dues, brother. You don't just you can't just jump in and be like, hey man, I'm finna be your top like eight. No, you ain't. Nah, bro. I didn't start out like this.
Yeah.
No. I got plenty of those slammed on my face, boy. They was like, who the hell are you? Apex. They was telling me Apex Couture magazine is now a household name. But they was telling me when I first started, like, what is couture? You're missing the U, it's couture. And I'm telling them, no, it's couture. And they was trying to tell me what my shit was.
Yeah.
Now you know what it is. You bet not bring your ass and be telling me what the damn brand or how the name of my brand should be spelled. Yeah. You take your ass and sit down some goddamn way. It is what it is. And you know what it is. Go Google it.
Hey man, so when you go back to Jacksonville, what does the city energy remind you of, and how does it continue to shape your grind?
Man, listen, I love Duval County, boy. They be pulling up for Apex. They pull up by the Apex, man. Every time, baby. Every time they show up and they supporting and we building because they know we gonna build and that shit gonna be hot. They know we're gonna have a lot of eyes on us. It's gonna be the best representation. It's gonna be the best of them.
Yeah,
we got some. Shoot, just go look at it, man. I'm talking too much. Y'all can go see this for yourself. It's right there on the green. You hear me?
Yeah, on the floor.
On the floor.
So man, so you already achieved so much, with Apex Couture. So what's next though? For from the end of the year to next year, what's in the plan, man?
Well, right now, we're gonna finish the year out with the collection fashion series. So we're still doing shoots for the rest of the year, and we got some heavy shoots coming out. Well, we've been doing them. Like I said, if you go on that timeline, you'll see. So look out. We looking out for the dope brand shoots with all the models and the designers and everything. At the top of the year, I got some people on my team helping me come up with some ideas. Shout out to Kathleen Norman. She putting together some great ideas, you know what I'm saying? I kind of really don't want to say though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got some stuff that I like to say things and put them out there, but I'm gonna kind of keep it on the tuck because I want to make sure that these are things that I can execute. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure when I say things that we can stand on it.
Yeah, so man. So like, what's something new you want to experiment with creatively that the audience might not expect from Apex? What's something you want to dive into or try new?
I want to get more into the tech world. You know what I'm saying? I want to get more into that side of things with coding and everything because we got AI, we got all of this stuff going on. So we need to be kind of up on what they're doing because I know you guys don't like AI. I know you guys, a lot of times we don't, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't going nowhere. It's here and we better be on top of it. So like the tech world, I want to get in there with the geeks, you know what I'm saying? And the geek squad and, start geeking it up with them, because I got a little geek inside of me, man. So I want to do that. Actually, Apex Couture was started to actually cover the tech world. It's just I tried to go there, and you can't just walk in them people door like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know you don't know what the hell you talking about. So you guys, holla at me, man. Anybody on the Geek Squad, come get at me, man. Let's I'll take you guys, and I make y'all look hot too. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here, man, and let's team up and see what we can come up with in the tech world.
Nah, you right though, man. All across the board, man. It's like the AI, like every industry gotta pay attention and stay on top of it because it's really replacing that human experience, bro. And people just, I guess they slowly putting it out to see how people react to it.
Oh man, it's all over the place right now, man. Because now you really don't know what's real. Unless you see them little glitches and stuff.
Nobody don't care too much. It's just like putting that Oculus on, going into the metaverse, man. They were trying that, and you see people just whatever. They're gonna go along with it.
That's why we have to create. We have to create experiences and create things that AI can't duplicate.
Yeah, they can't give
Like
that
what we
new
doing over at Apex Coture.
AI ain't got no spirit, man. They can't,
Nah, man. When you get in the room, with people and y'all vibes connect, and y'all executing, and y'all on the mission doing something, AI can't create that. It ain't gonna create what them damn pictures look like when y'all go. Nah, that's real authentic energy right there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be dope enough to exceed AI. That's what we gonna do, and we gonna speak that because we in for.
Yeah.
We in for it with this AI, man. We are in for it with it. But I would say don't be afraid, because as a Black American, we've overcome so much.
Yeah.
And we'll get control of it. You know. So that's what we got to do. We got to be ready to tackle that.
Nah, facts, man. So, like I say, this has been 2 years, man. Like when you say believe in self, what does that phrase mean to you now?
Believe in self.
Mm-hmm.
That phrase, brother, you know me. That phrase means everything to me, because I'm one of the people that like to get in that mirror, man.
Yeah.
Anything and everything. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. I mean, y'all probably done heard me say this on many podcasts, many interviews. Everything starts with you. I don't give a damn what's going on and who did this or who did that. At the end of the day, it starts with you. And if you want to make some improvements or make things change in life, get your ass in that mirror and deal with that person first, which is you. So when you once you believe in you, man, I was just up in Jacksonville at some of my people house, and I was at the barbershop, and a lot of these people I'm around are talking about how they got affirmations taped on little sticky notes. I have them on my calendar right there.
Yeah.
You have affirmations. You need to say these things to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get in that mirror, and it may see, the thing is, a lot of people don't like to deal with themselves. Because when you're dealing with yourself, you can't lie. You can't put on that mask that you wear every time you out.
Run from yourself.
See what I'm saying?
So always done.
Yeah, once you conquer yourself, once you really start loving who you really are and really addressing your issues, like if you do some dumb shit or do some bullshit and somebody check you on it, instead of always getting upset, once you had that conversation, go tell yourself, like, yo, man, you get in that mirror, man, you fucking up, man. Like, tighten up, baby. You gotta come on, man. You better than this. You know what I'm saying? You'll be amazed at how much your life will change when you start addressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that phrase means everything to me, because everything starts with you. I want to reiterate that. Everything starts with you. Shut your ass up. Stop blaming everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Even though some people out here doing some bullshit. Now, I ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? but you ultimately have control over the direction your life is going to go based on what you're thinking, speaking, and your actions. It's called karma. That's all it is. It's karma. It's the karmic law. You know what I'm saying? You want to deal with yourself so you can keep that karma clear, because you're out here doing this bullshit and it's going to come back on you.
Yeah.
You did? Yeah. That's why you have what you have in your life. Whatever you have, if you in a lot of negative stuff coming at you, you might want to check what you're saying, what you're doing, and what kind of energy you putting out there. You most likely you're causing it on yourself.
Yeah. Now when white be saying that, she be like, it don't matter about what everybody else did, is how what you gonna do behind it. Like you say, if they with that bullshit, they can do whatever all day, but as soon as I move, it's gonna be about what I did though.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Karma got everybody's address. Yes, yours as well.
Yeah. It can be like they could have did the more crazy, but when I snap back, I still got karma gonna come back to me too.
Yes, you ain't going to escape it. Everything, absolutely everything in your life daily is karma. It's a karmic response to what you're doing. Believe it or not, it is. So you did it.
Payments, bro. We in debt to that karma. We in debt. Silent debt, bro. It's a silent debt. You don't see it coming.
Listen, every time, man, I'm saying that, I'm looking at myself, because I'm talking to myself as well. But this is for y'all out there listening. You did it. Wait, hold on. Let me point at the damn camera. You did it. You did it. You did.
Yeah, for real. So, man, after everything you accomplished, man, what still makes you feel like an underdog at heart?
Because I didn't get to where I got by doors just being automatically open, you know, because we have gatekeepers, even in the cities you live in. When you're doing certain things, people gonna check to see, oh, you shot, you hollered at, or you went through. I went through myself. I had to go through myself, and then doors got open by me, but leaving to myself and just saying, you know, y'all ain't gonna open the door, let a nigga in. All right, goddamn it, I'm just goddamn. I'm finna creep through the back. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in, and then like, how you got in here? It don't matter. I'm in there, bitch. Now.
The B&E.
Hey, I'm opening doors. Like, what's in here? Oh shit, I can go in there too. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't come in.
Hey, listen. So you know that's you know I'm still an underdog at heart, and in that area, because I still get people are watching what I'm doing. People have things to say. I've learned being a public figure, man. You better get used to that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not, if you actually moving, you know what I'm saying, with integrity, you know, you'll have some challenges and things like that, and you know, people not gonna want to see, you know, a lot of people, you know, don't like to see it because, like I said, I'm not going through nobody. I didn't go through no, you know what I'm saying. I didn't get nobody to really kind of just take me under the wing starting out. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, boom, this how we gonna do. I had to really work before those doors start getting open. So when you build something, you know, for yourself like that, you are the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Because you creeping up in the ranks and they see your ass coming and they was like, God damn it, I seen that nigga 8 years ago. Yeah. He's still doing it. He in here. And then next time, you know, damn, he headlining. He you know what I'm saying? And now you looking at him like, and see me, I don't gloat or nothing. I look at him like, hey, what's happening with you, man? How you doing? Oh, I see you, dog. I've been seeing you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep that TV on. You know, because you was, you know, you slammed that door in my face. You was shitting on me. But you know, I'm graceful with it though. Just you seeing where I'm at. Yeah, just you seeing where I'm at is enough. I ain't got to try to, you know what I'm saying, shine on you.
People be thinking, man, when them years go by that you get, they hope you get forgot about because they know what it take to sustain it. I can say that consistency and so they hoping, man, in about 2-3 years, bro, gonna be on.
You fall off, you know what I'm saying? They telling you like, nah, man, that shit lame, bro. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with. They telling you that because they already know, man, if this nigga keep doing this, if he keep going, he gonna take off, and then he possibly gonna be at my level or higher. And a lot of times that's not intentional. Some people just get, you know, been running shit for a long time and they comfortable being in that spot, and they don't want to share that, you know. But y'all better move your ass out the way, man, because it's enough for everybody, and I'm coming. If I ain't made it to you, if I ain't got to your level yet, I'm coming.
Nah, most definitely, man.
I'll see you there.
I tell you, man, they gonna be wondering how you got the coordinates to the address. You ain't even supposed to be here.
Hey, man, listen, members only, man. Shout out to big homie Vino. Like I told him, man, like, hey, members only, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't just come here. And that is something that I was able to create over at Apex Couture magazine, man. People know it's special when you come in here, man. So, you know, you can't just come in here because, like I say, we vetting everything. You know, if you ain't solid and you ain't got nothing to really stand on, and you ain't moving with integrity like that, I ain't fucking with you.
Nah, for real, straight.
Like my man Payroll Giovanni say, you bullshitting hanging around with bullshitters, for real.
Yeah, because you know they ain't on nothing.
They ain't on nothing. You are who you hang around with, man. That's why, you know, I don't just have regular friends. All my friends that do what I do. We in certain industries, and we, you know what I'm saying? So we on the same wave. I can't really just be hanging around motherfuckers that just hang around because I don't want to hang out. I'm 40. I'm finna be 44. I don't want to hang out, nigga. Shit, I'd rather be at the hive. You know what I'm saying? When I pop out, it's gonna count. When I pop out, I'm out for a reason. Other than that, I'm gonna be at the hive, brother.
Yeah, nah, that's real. So before we close it out, man, any special shout outs or words of gratitude you want to give to people who've been a part of this journey?
Yeah, man. Listen, I want to shout out, my colleagues team, man. Shout out to them and for being riding with me. I want to shout out everybody that rode with me this year for this collection series. All of y'all, man, from the executive collection team to the Duval colleague, Joe Marie. Joe Marie, she out of Raleigh. Shout out to Santavia Daniels. Shout out to everybody that just been rocking with me, man. This year, all of the models, man, they really killing it. Shout out to Evan Lee, Lala. We just did a great shoot. Shout out to Colorful. She doing her thing. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. She's featured, the featured model in this our latest issue. But it's so many people to thank for what's turned out to be a pretty productive year. For Apex Couture. So if I forgot you guys, Soldier Life, okay, I just said your name, Miss Tan. All right, they like my brother and sister, man. I said it to colleagues now. I don't want to hear no shit now, But shout out to everybody. Shout out to Big Homie Bino for having me on the podcast. Shout out to D-Rug for having me on this podcast. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Over at the Underdawgs, man. You know what I mean? And if I forgot you, I do apologize. But I've been working with a lot of people this year, getting a lot of stuff done. And shout out to my youngest son, Antuan Wright, for starting this thing with me and it turning into what it's turning into.
Nah, most definitely, man. Like I say, it's another one for the books, Antuan Wright, a true visionary who continues to show the city what believing in itself looks like. From Jacksonville to Orlando and beyond, Apex Couture is living proof that consistency and creativity can, build an empire,
That's right.
I say, bro. Appreciate you, brother. And, as always, the Underdog salute you, bro. Until next time, we locked in, bro, for sure.
Hey, y'all hold it down. Make sure y'all go follow Apex Couture magazine. We got a lot of dope shit going on right now.
Y'all already know, man. It's season 9, episode 13, man. Purpose Still in Motion, featuring 2 times award-winning CEO Apex Couture, man. Antuan Wright. Appreciate you, brother, man. We're going to chop it up.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up a mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granted. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened. I got stones around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like I'm mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause it don't got no curfew.